Okay, so this looks interesting. I don't know anything about this. This is Game of Thrones War for Westeros. So if you guys don't know, Games Fest is going on. I believe that's which one's going. Yeah. Games Fest, yeah. Says on the top. So it's still going on. So hopefully there's going to be a few games that I can, do these little reaction things to. Honestly, these reaction videos take zero effort. I'm going to see if I can at least add some sort of context to this, because most of the time it's, I don't know, nothing too much against reaction channels, but I mean, content's kind of easy. But I have no idea what this is about. I'm familiar with the Game of Thrones King's Road. I played an hour of that on the channel, and it was okay until I realized how many microtransactions were in it. And I paid for it up front, and now it's free to play, so I don't know what the deal with that is. But as soon as I started playing it, it felt weird, and I realized that King's Road is a ported game from a phone. At least that's what other people have been telling me. Don't quote me on that, but it played like a ported game from a phone. It was cool seeing the characters and everything, but I don't know. It's not my style. So let's get into this. I'm taking up way too much time. Game of Thrones Westeros. These cutscenes are kind of cool. Very cinematic.
You
obviously.
May think you know how the game is played.
They have a budget going into this.
Is not the game you know.
Got Jamie. Still has his hand. Spoiler. I'm interested if this is like an RTS, I'd totally be down, but with these cutscenes, it kind of looks like it's a RPG. I don't know.
This is your legacy.
That's fucking cool. That's really fucking cool.
You decide who wins.
Right. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going back for a second. If it is an RTS, kind of like Total War Warhammer, and you can zoom in, and this is like how the battle is, like it has diverse attacks, and it looks really cinematic, like those guys who play those battle simulator games, only with, better graphics. If the cinematics, like you zoom in and this is what it looks like, it's going to be fucking amazing. I can't go too much off this because this is just cutscenes. Like this is just, I don't know, it's cutscenes. So many game companies have ruined me over when it comes to portraying cutscenes and fake footage as in-game gameplay. So this is just a reveal trailer, so it's not a gameplay one. But I am interested if this is an RTS.
Who wins and who dies.
Oh, fuck, he got him. He got John. Yup. Oh, spear to the fuck. Ooh, good shot. He got smogged down, man. Oh. I didn't see that one coming. The dragon falling? Look at that. That's
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
okay. So before I do anything else, I want to know what kind of game it is. I'm leaning towards RTS. Okay. Game of Thrones War for Westeros. Okay, so here it is. Yeah, strategy RTS. Oh, cool. So yeah, it's gonna be like a Total War equivalent. Is this like some city management? For people who don't know, I grew up on a lot of RTSs, a lot of older ones. I played a ton of Rise of Nations. That was the one that I probably played the most. It's a really old game. Yeah, it looks interesting. Some guys going in, dragon. Map set up. just taking the area. Yeah, so it's kind of a... I hate comparing these games to like Total War, but they have kind of done a great job when it comes to this genre. So this is cool. So it has maybe some... It says tower defense, so maybe city building aspects. Conquer the Seven Kingdoms solo and a treacherous free-for-all multiplayer. Command great houses. Okay, interesting. Recommended requirements. Additional information. So there's not too much on it. It says release date 2026. I'm interested, you know. I do like me a good RTS. I don't really record a lot of RTSs. Why did I just click on that? Mainly because these are like, I don't know, my comfort games. So instead of playing like I hate to say it, but instead of playing like FPSs where I'm just hyper focused, locked in, these are like my go to sleep games. I don't know. It looks good. I'll definitely play it if it's fun and I can get some content out of it. So be it. But it might be one of those games I just, I keep to myself. I do have a few games like that. You know, don't hate on me. But yeah, so that is Game of Thrones War for Westeros 2026. I'm excited to see this one. I'm honestly pumped to see what comes out with the Games Fest. I know Bethesda has a little section. I don't know if they're gonna... I don't know. I'll talk about all that in other videos. But yeah, thank you so much. This was Game of Thrones War for Westeros. RTS. Looks good.